Alright, hello YouTube. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to be showing off a strategy that was so powerful that it basically had to be outright banned in multiplayer Civ 7, at least for now until a mod comes along to balance the game. The strategy is basically just pick Maya. Maya is insanely good, especially in multi-age games. In single-age multiplayer games, I don't think Maya is that big of a problem. But the big issue is that they are just insanely good in the multi-age games. To show this off, I'll just pick Himiko. I'm going to be playing this in single player just real quick to show off like the concepts behind the strategy, and also doing it in single player because Maya is increasingly just becoming permabanned. We'll go no mementos, we'll go Himiko because the science is synergistic with this. Maya here, the main thing that makes this broken is just this. Every time you research a technology, the settlement gains production equal to 15% of its cost. This is the ability of the Mayan unique quarter. Now, Maya's a pretty good civ outside of this. They have a lot of stuff going for them, even without this, right? They have this really nice unique building. This gives a ton of science. Happiness buildings are also great in multi-age games. You get a bunch of science to start out with. It's just a pretty solid civ in general. You even have a unique tradition that gives you extra combat strength against wounded units. But really, it's this quarter that completely breaks the civ and makes it like easily the best civ in the entire game. All right, let me just set up the game. We'll go online because we're showing off how this works out in multiplayer. I can just go deity, it's fine. Advanced options, let me set everything up. Turn off crisis because a lot of multiplayer games are being played without crises, just to simulate how this would play in multiplayer. All right, we have our spawn here. Now, because we're playing Maya, we have this amazing spawn bias for tropical. Tropical's pretty good. We also get extra science on our palace for adjacent vegetated terrain. So anywhere with a lot of vegetation looks good. I believe that settling on fresh water, I don't think matters for the capital because the palace gets the same amount of water, gets the same amount of happiness either way. But for every other city, fresh water gives you extra happiness. Am I correct on that? Yeah, you always start with 5 happiness in the palace, regardless of where you settle, which is curious. It's weird how the settler lens still shows you like the blue, but it doesn't matter for the palace at all. Also, this puts me closer to the Kowlin, which I didn't know was there. Okay, good settle. I'm just going to fast forward here so you can see the later stages of this because the strategy is basically just super normal early. You don't do anything that special or different for most of the game or most of the early game. It's really later once you get access to the Mayan unique quarter that it starts to become ridiculous. A bit, and I think that it's about time that we finally start picking up our Mayan civics. We just got mysticism, we got our pantheon. I chose God of the Sun just for the extra yields on the altar. Here, pretty much always, I think you want to go for this. This building is just insanely good. The base yield is 4 science. You can easily get it to 6 just by placing it on vegetation. We can see here, I went for an opener where I went 2 settlers and then into a monument here. Got this monument next to 3 mountains, so it's going to be giving me 5 culture. Pretty good. Yeah. Also got the cotton here. And I'll just fast forward a bit more. Okay, so Xerxes has declared war on me. This is a small problem. Classic deity AI. I do have a chariot that I got for free earlier. I did just finish unlocking my unique civic here, so I could start placing this. Now, obviously, I wouldn't want to place it on top of a spot which already has a building. So I don't want to put it here because I need to put it with my other unique building that I haven't unlocked yet and get the unique quarter. But for now, let's see if I can survive this or if I have to redo the entire video. Would be a pain. I am getting denounced again. Bruh, I did nothing to deserve this. Okay. Okay, attack seems to have been repelled. Thank God. Now I can actually get back to playing the game. Quality stuff. Love the deity AI. Okay. See, this is what you don't see from the other content creators. They would have re-rolled. They would have restarted. But I fought this off. Now, what do I go here? I don't even know if they show this. I don't watch other content creators. For all I know, that are showing themselves getting warred in every video. I'm talking out of my ass here. But here, I'm finishing my first quarter. Put this here. We now have our unique quarter finished. He is willing to accept blanket piece. Sure. Cool, cool. Okay, we'll finish the barracks we were building. We're chilling. Get a bunch of culture. Honestly, happiness towards a celebration might be good. Now we can go to our ally. Click this overpower thing. Accept friend of way. That gives us 25% extra science. We're now on 73 science per turn. And whenever we finish researching any technology, we get a burst of production in our capital. This is like insanely good, actually. Honestly, might honestly be worth grabbing calendar round. That's pretty nuts as well. Or maybe I think we'll go this. Clan networks plus Mundo Perdido, pretty good. Probably want to build that wonder now that we have all the insane amount of prod. The reason 15%, getting 15% of the cost of any tech we complete is insane, is this city is 25 production. We're getting 15% of 73 effectively right now. So that would be like something like 10 production per turn from that district, which doesn't sound that crazy now, but trust me, it'll get more insane later. In particular, at the start of the exploration age, you will get to see just how nuts this unique district is. All right, I'll probably fast forward a bit from here. Okay, finally, we are ready to make our second town. I'm gonna go with this one because it has some very rough terrain. I just like to turn cities that have rough terrain, or towns that have very rough terrain, into cities because they have higher production. Production's kind of the important thing here that you're looking for in a city. Here, we just want to get our unique district built basically right away. So I will just throw this down. You can just put it wherever. I might want to start working my way towards here. This looks like a phenomenal monument next to 3 mountains. That means that I need to get urban district right here. So, yeah, I mean, no reason not to go here, I guess. We can go calendar round. Our capital will start on the Mundo Perdido soon. Maybe right here. I'll finish the market first. Okay, here we're going to get to see some of the power of this district. Here it says that we finished this wonder in 2 turns, but we're about to finish a very expensive technology. We're about to finish engineering. Because we get 15% of the cost of this technology as a burst of production here, we may actually finish Mundo Perdido on rollover, which would be interesting to see. This is a very common thing with Mayans. You just kind of have like an insane amount of production that you get in bursts from the moment you get your district onwards. Okay. Well, it said 3, and now it's going to change. It finished. It finished the wonder. And it's because we got 15% of the cost of engineering, which I think costs something like 300 science or something. We got 15% of that instantly in the capital, and we just finished Mundo Perdido. Quite insane how much production this is giving us. And we only have 1 of these districts built so far. We can support all of these for free. We're rushing to get this one as quickly as possible. So we're going to buy that there. I want to get this in a second city, because any city that has this becomes instantly a production powerhouse. We can grab this mastery here. We can go in amphitheater. We've been saving this spot for it. We can see it says 3 turns. Now we see here, this is like another thing that makes it insane. When I said earlier that we get 25, we're getting like 15% of our listed science per turn as production. per one of these districts that we built. It's going to be more than that, and part of that is like stuff like this, right? This 25% extra science towards researching tech masteries means that we're getting another 25% of our science per turn in production per turn. So 25% more of that 15%. You know what I mean. We're getting more. Also, we can constantly run steel technology, which synergizes. We also get that science instantly. Machiavelli has declared war on me. Classic. I'm just constantly having war declared on me at all times. Alright, well. I will be ready. Alright, we'll make a chariot here. Go up there and defend. Make another chariot here. Defend ourselves. We have infinite prod. You can see it's actually kind of insane. Both of these cities have enough production overflow to one turn the chariots instantly, and it's just the city is 14 prod. Why does it show one turn on the chariot? Can you explain that to me? That's like insane. And it's just one turn on Villa, 14 prod. It's just the overflow because we just finished the technology and it has our unique district in it. Okay, we have to fight off another war. Classic. This is deity difficulty. They're really not putting up much resistance in terms of stats. And we're at war with another player again. We are now at war with Xerxes. Once more. Kind of crazy. Man, I hate deity AI bonuses. Alright. I mean, we're still just... We have to keep bumping units. I don't even have anybody to trade to. I'm at war with... There's only so many AI, and I'm at war with, like, all of them. It's crazy. Actually insane. Okay. Now, we can switch this card out. Take the poison ability here. Probably switch out the culture for training units. Here. I don't see why we wouldn't just take the 3 science tile here. 2 prod, 3 science, 2 happiness. Very good. Because of the Mundo Perdido. Getting some combat strength from that resolution just now. Also very good. I mean, this is ridiculous how much I'm having to fight off, actually, right? What did I do to deserve this? Crazy. Okay, and here comes some immortals. Back here in Southern Settlement. Concerning. Come on, we need that commendation super badly. The one that gives extra combat strength. Okay, one more combat should do it. There we go. This doesn't really matter that much, but +5 combat strength for land units and radius of effect is super huge. Honestly, a second army commander would be pretty good here. Oh, we just finished researching something, so we got that production boost, that instant burst of production. See, it said 3 turns on the army commander, and then it popped out in just 1. That's the unique district at play here. 12, this is 12 culture on this, and we can 1-turn that. That's insane. Only 12 production per turn. Look, the burst of production was so high from finishing ironworking. That was such a large burst of production that we can literally complete the amphitheater in 1 turn in a 12 prod city. Crazy, crazy. Oh, that's because we also stole mathematics. That's funny. We finished both of these because of the, we were researching, we were running the espionage mission, which you should basically do 24/7, by the way, on all civs at all times, but especially on this one, because you get production from the espionage as well. We have a lot of codexes that we can't store at the moment. I am getting I'm struggling on gold because I'm at war with everybody. I don't have anybody to trade to. It's like crazy. And I'm also like being forced to run. I'm being forced to make a bunch of units. I mean, here, I can go. There we go. That'll help a lot, actually. -1 gold maintenance on units. Cool, cool. Okay. He's asking for peace. Honestly, I kind of want a settlement at this point. Don't really just want naked peace with him. I can make naked peace with Xerxes. I can make a normal peace with him. But Machiavelli needs to die. Because this is where my military is. Okay. Chilling. And we're just running them over now.
No man is foolish.
Got the gate of all nations. We have infinite production. You can see, because this is another thing that's interesting, right? So we just finished future tech. Let me tell you, future tech's insanely expensive. That's really, really good for us because we get 10% of the cost of a technology as culture, which is why we also just finished entertainment, even though it's had 5 turns. We also get 15% of the cost of future tech as production in both our capital and this city, which is why they're showing 1 turn on so many things, right? This can 1 turn the Oracle. Might as well. This can 1 turn Colosseum or Pyramid of the Sun. Might as well go Colosseum. I don't want to kill one of the really good tiles, so go here. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's because we get 15% of the cost of future tech as production. It's just 1 turn in Colosseum. Crazy. Okay, and now we get to 1 turn. We have a bunch of overflow because we just finished a steel technology. So we'll 1 turn another tech. We'll get a bunch of production again. I mean, it's insane. Might as well get the 2 codexes. Codices. I mean, it's just ridiculous how strong the Mayans' unique quarter is. So let me show you. I have 2 in my unique district. I have 114 prod, 185 science. I'm getting 30% of this as production per turn total. That is like a significant amount. 30% of 185. I only have 2. I'm about to get 45%. Once I get 3 of these, right, I'll be getting 45% of 185 science in production per turn. That is legitimately almost giving me like double production. Like, can you imagine if I had 200 science per turn, 45%, that would be giving me 90 production per turn. It's going to be a little less than that, something like 85, 82, maybe like 82 production per turn right now. Equivalent from the science conversion to production. It's kind of nuts. Okay, the age is coming towards an end. One thing I want to do before the end, I currently have 3 in my unique district. I want to get a 4th. So we are just going to convert something to a city. Oh, wait, I can't afford it yet, but when I can, I want to convert another town to a city here and get my unique district built. Because you want as many of these as possible going into the start of exploration, and it'll become clear why. Okay, here we go. We can upgrade another town to a city. Start going for this. Hold up, we want this here, so I guess we can go for this here. Just go for our unique district if we can. And ideally, we are able to finish this before the age rolls over.
I am the river. The river is me.
Okay. Now, we are able to finish 4 of our unique districts. We have one here. We have one here. We have one somewhere around here in our capital. Then we have one down here. That means anytime we research anything at all, we get 60% of the cost of it as we burst to production. But you'll see what I mean about how unbelievably broken Mayan is. Maya are at the start of
Hewn from the
exploration.
earth
Because
beneath their feet,
in Antiquity Age,
the
they're just like a
wonders of the
top tier
Maya
civ,
shone
an
as
S tier
bright as
civ,
the
they're great.
stars above.
But it's in exploration where the fact that the district's bonus is ageless, it becomes overwhelmingly powerful. I mean, I'll just go Ming. They have a science focus. We have a lot of good policies, so why not? Okay, we got to choose our legacies. Watch this long-ass animation. Our science is cut in half. Oh no. It'll be back up in a moment. Don't worry. Will not take that long. Amphitheaters. We have some really big amphitheaters, actually, because we got some amphitheaters that are next to 3 mountains each, so I think this would actually be quite good. We do start off right away with spying. It's basically the first thing you do in this age every time. We grab future tech a couple of times, so we have this progress already on astronomy. And now we'll get to see what's broken, right? We are going to get 15% of the cost of astronomy on turn 2. It was boosted by the future tech we picked up, so it's cheaper. But we are going to get, like, I think it costs 200 science. So in this city, this city, this city, and this city, which we need to upgrade them back to cities, I guess. I can do that now. Very important, so we don't lose this. I can't upgrade this one. Okay, so we're getting 45%, I guess. But yeah, we'll get 15% of cost of astronomy, so 30 production in every one of these cities immediately. So pretty much no matter what I queue up, let me turn yields back on. I don't know why it turns them off. Like, almost no matter what I queue up, it'll finish instantly. I could go here for a stone cutter. Replace the barracks. Here, let's say that I want to go for a settler. Okay, place the bazaar here. Go to my policies. Oh, I wasn't even running this. Oh, now our science is getting up there. There we go. 156. This is turn 1 of exploration. Pretty solid. We're playing with no mementos, remember? So obviously it could be much higher if we had mementos. Okay, 4 turns, 1 turn, 1 turn. Stonecutter finish. This said like 6 turns, now it's down to 2. This is Maya in action. We need to upgrade this as well because that's a unique district. This is what I mean. That's insane, right? Everything, and we're going to keep getting this. Every time we finish a tech, we just get a massive burst of production. This just got 30 production. This just got 30 production. They're all going to get this 30 production burst every single time we finish any of these early techs. Still can't upgrade this, unfortunately. But we'll see here. We'll get another burst of production. This will finish this. I mean, it would finish it either way, but you'll see what I mean by the amount of overflow that it has. Right? See, it says 7 turns on observatory. Let's see how much it says next turn once we get all that overflow production. Right? 3 turns. 3 turns on observatory. What the hell is that? This finished. I can 1 turn anything. This settler went from 4 to 1. The head start that you get from being the Mayans in Antiquity at the start of exploration is actually impossible for other civilizations to keep up with. It is unbelievable. I need to get this person allied, by the way. If I wanted to play this on, I need to get my unique endeavor going. And here, I could research this again. Right? This smash tree. So I get the burst next turn as well. I have enough overflow to 1 turn a settler, which is crazy. But I mean, sure, why not? Why not go for another settler? We finish all this. This observatory. We have 2 observatories on turn 5. This just finished its observatory because we get that burst of production again. I mean, how could anybody ever keep up with this? All right, well, that'll wrap it up for this video. I feel I made my point. Mayans are broken. They're banned in pretty much every multiplayer tournament right now. The first ever Civ 7 multiplayer tournament was hosted by Malm a few days ago in Civ FR, and Maya was auto-banned, and this is why. If you are playing multiple ages, you just win the game for free.